Hello everyone, welcome back to another technical analysis slash Bitcoin trading video. Talk you through the recent price action on Bitcoin and what's sort of been going on. And we'll start with this big range. So we've obviously been trading within this larger range here, and it's offered some great trades so far from the highs, again, from the lows, There's been a couple of really spot on trades in this big range, but I'm going to focus on the recent short squeeze we've had and why we've increased in price so rapidly. So since this 44k ish short position here, which I managed to get into, we've had this downturn really. It's a massive downtrend categorized by the lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and we're just really failing to make a new high here, which is continuing downwards. And then this all sort of stops when we got a big reaction off of the monthly level here. And at the time, you had this is kind of a good time to introduce a little pattern we've been following, or I've been following in the Discord, I guess. But yeah, I'll introduce that today, and that is you form obviously your market structure here, which is this continuous lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then you end up breaking that with a move up. You get your hold on. Let me explain. So you got your reference level here, and you've got a few of them to work off of: daily, monthly, weekly. And we basically hit our first support here, which is this daily level, and we get our bounce. It's not enough to change the market structure, and then we get that flush to the downside of everyone who longed early and is in a long position early. They've gotten stopped out, and the liquidity is then used to fill a bigger position at these lows. When that position is filled, and this will be the market maker doing his job, ready to move price up, when he's happy with his position situated at these lows, he's then going to force a change in market structure, and that will be a lot of the shorts that have shorted the bottom getting cleared out. So what you've done is you've cleared out the longs, cleared out the shorts who've tried to short this, and this even offered you a little swing failure pattern scalp trade there. And then this comes to, obviously, you're changing your market structure, you break through this high, and you come back down to backtest your reference level, and you can even throw in Fibonacci on top of this, and you can see a pretty good confluence. So you'll be looking at your sort of middle fib levels, and if you'd like to learn how to trade this pattern, and obviously look what's came out of that, really, that's quite incredible. And I'll show you this again on an even lower time frame here, where you could have done the exact same thing. And for this, we'll have to move down to the 15. So yeah, obviously, if we delete this, we get the same thing happen again. We obviously come down into our support. We break the lower high structure by putting in a higher high, and then you get your retracement to your fib levels, and that's your long position right there. And obviously that's been pretty perfect because it's seen us with this huge increase in price. So ideally you'd be looking for a first take profit at the monthly, and then obviously the rest is up to you, whether it's these highs or whether you're aiming up towards higher levels up here. So really you could have been scoping out these highs here for the top of the range to be taking profit on. And that leads us to our big move up, and those shorts get squeezed, and the market maker is building his position at the lows again, and he's just marking up price. And that's the introduction to the trident pattern. So yeah, that brings us to here in the range, and we've had a couple of trades out of this range, and those namely being the swing failure pattern up here, which you could have traded, and also this swing failure pattern here. So if we draw a line from here, and obviously you can see we end up actually fading that, and that gives you a short position back down into the range because you get acceptance back within this area, and it takes you down further. And again, you also get pretty much the exact same trade again, taking out this high, closing back down below. You get acceptance within the range, and you'll end up trading down back into your point of control for a little bounce. And then, you're probably going to hold on to the rest of that to see it all the way down to the value area low, and that would be your trade. So let's get rid of these levels that we've already seen tested. There we go, and focus on what's with us right now. So this is the trade I took this morning. This same pattern again. You get the lower highs continually, break the market structure, get the back test on your reference level, which is the monthly open, and you can imagine this sort of area as being like a support area. So if we come back into this, you see it to be expected to flip into resistance. And so that's the trade I took today, and it lines up quite nicely with where I took profit. And this is where I took profit on that trade. We have a naked point of control here, and we came up to touch that, and that's what's given us such a strong rejection. So none of this is hindsight, or this has all been traded, and this is how these technical levels work. So you can clearly see we've hit that point of control, and it's given us this strong reaction, enough to send us outside of this range and down to lower support levels. Yeah, so this brings us down to here, where we've actually hit our weekly support, and we're getting something similar again. Maybe for a scalp trade you could take this. Now we've got the back test, we've got our invalidation. So if you'd like to learn how to trade this kind of price action, and how to mark out the levels, how to use Fibonacci, how to use all these volume levels, and importantly also exo charts as well, because I will be teaching this in the future. But if you're brand new to trading and you want to get started, my Patreon is in the description, and I'll be providing these lessons every week in order of sort of difficulty. So if you stick around, we're going to get to these more advanced strategies, and even stuff like this, very short term, like scalping. So yeah, this is a trend reversal chart, by the way, and it's very good for like really, really short moves. And this is the same thing that's used by Patrick from Chart Champions. So if you want to learn how to use his strategy that you won the trading competition with, then that'll be on the Patreon eventually. And I want to be moving to a website sooner or later. So, and also I forgot to mention, you also get access to the Discord, and there's a free section. So if you want to be a boss, then you join the Patreon and you become a boss in here. Have a voice channel. We do all sorts of TA and discuss markets and things and other things as well. So if you'd like to be part of the community, then please do join. And we also have a free one where you guys can come in for free and talk about trading. I'll be in there sometimes as well, and I'll be overseeing everything. So, and any questions, just let me know. But yeah, like I'm looking forward to like starting this up and basically making more profitable traders in the future. So if you'd like to do that, then please do subscribe or join here and reap these benefits. So I think that's kind of like wrapped it up for us today. Yeah, that seems pretty good. So I think I've covered everything recently. So if you've enjoyed, guys, please remember to subscribe and like the video, share with your friends or family, and any traders in your life. So yeah, alright, thank you guys very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.